DRL halo lights are coming out. RGB halo lights are going in. Now, these lights from Suparee are compatible with a JL or a JK. With only one problem though. You're gonna have to have an adapter ring to put these on. So, I bought an adapter ring. Now, Suparee sells them on their website. I bought these off Amazon. They were pretty cheap. Don't know what brand it is, but this is a bracket adapter. It allows you to run a 7-inch headlight inside of a JL Wrangler. This ring right here will install. There it goes. It goes like that. Set. Actually, I should test fit this first beforehand, make sure I'm doing it right. All right, guys. Brackets come with directions. Do what directions say. That's the top right there. So I put the metal little rubber gasket onto the metal ring. The holes right here only go one way, so line up the holes. Then you place the headlight inside of that. Now we got to find which part's the top, but make sure we put the top in first, like that. So we want to put the top right here. The heck was that? Whatever it was, it hit the, it buzzed the tower. So what is this rubber part doing? I'm kind of confused here. It goes like that. You put the 2 screws in. What's the rubber doing? Ah, but the rubber goes with the grill. That's where the rubber. Oh, this rubber fills in the gap. That's why. Okay, I see now. Okay, so I went ahead and assembled both the headlights. The problem I was having is I realized I'm trying to use my cordless screw gun right here, and it wasn't fitting because of how big the bit is compared to a screwdriver. Went over here to my toolbox, and much like a peasant, or like how our grandfathers used to do it back in the day, I just used an old screwdriver, put on like that, and I was able to get in there and get a good bite and tighten these down. So here you go, they're tightened down. When you put the 7-inch headlight inside of the adapter ring, make sure you know where the top is, because the 7-inch headlight can rotate side to side. But there you go, both adapter rings. The other one's, yeah, you can see it's right there on the ground. Both of them are built. So now I'm gonna set the first one in here and make sure these fit before I take my other headlight out. My bucket here. I would like to point out though, at this point, this just became a normal headlight installation for a JL Wrangler. I know I'm gonna love them for Christmas. I just don't know how I'm gonna like how they look. As far as if they're gonna look like a small headlight and a big opening, we'll see when we get done. Just installed these headlights like a month ago. So you've already seen how to install headlights. You can obviously go back and reference that video. If you found this one first, go ahead and tag along and watch me install these headlights here. It will be quick and easy. Fortunately, I still have the old bolts right there on my toolbox from where I pulled my old headlights off. So put these in real quick and let's go. Oh, that's the left headlight. Where's the right one at? There it is. I was about to say, I have messed up. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know I test fit these things before I did this. Let's go ahead and let's hook up. Oh no. Oh, I about messed up again. Looking in there, there's no room to hook up these wires beforehand, so I'm gonna go ahead. All right, scratch that idea. Before I do this, I gotta run the wire to here. That way I already have it there. That's why you test fit the stuff first. And this is why you're watching YouTube, so you'll see this stuff beforehand. So go ahead and know you need to route this wire before you put your headlight in. I almost messed that up. So I am by no means an automotive expert. I mean, I'm a mechanic, but I work on aircraft. I don't work on cars. I mean, I do obviously maintain my own equipment, my truck, my tractor, my Jeep. But that looks like a 9005, 9006 style headlight that you would have in my Yukon or my... Yukon don't use those. The Silverado over there I have would use these. The Yukon uses something different. I think H13's in the Yukon. That's the kind of plug that looks like, which plugs into an H4 looking kind of plug. Well, this is not the harness that you would use for that right there. So fortunately, the kit I bought on Amazon came with another set of lights, because the ones I got from Suparee do not work. This looks like it will plug into my factory harness here. Yeah. Whew. I'm glad I bought an extra set of these things, because I just needed them. This being said though, guys, you know, it's free set of headlights, can't complain. You know, so I ain't gonna want to complain too much. All I did is buy me an adapter. future. If you can hear all that crunching, I've been eating pistachios, spitting the shells out over there. My dog is over there eating the shells for whatever reason. He's eating pistachio shells. Strangest thing I've ever seen. Time to install the light. Make sure the lights are up and down, because you don't want your cutoff beam to be the wrong way. I think it's pretty good. Yep, that was my bolts. Factory bolts. Goes in. Take your socket. Guess what size it is, guys? It's 10 millimeter. That RGB halo is installed. That's what it will look like when you get done. This one still has to be removed. This is the 9-inch version. That's the 7-inch version. There you go. You can see how they're a little bit different size right there. Now that I look at it, I believe this piece of rubber right here is actually going to fill in the gap. That's about 1 inch thick on both sides, which ought to fill in that void left behind by the headlight not being there, so that it don't look weird. Now all you gotta do is rinse and repeat on the other side, and you'll be done. All right, I ran my light wire from that headlight over to here, where it picks up the other one. They run along here. I'm gonna zip tie them into this harness. I was able to tuck this little controller right here. I'm not gonna zip tie it down. I gotta be able to move it so I can get this cover off here. Ran under here, and I plugged it into that outlet there on my switch controller. So now I gotta put a sticker in there for that. There we go. So here's the headlights, and if I'm keeping these lights, I'm probably going to leave it on this function right here, which is yellow ring, maybe the amber. Actually, I might try the amber. I like that a little bit better. Oh, no, you can't. You see the colors here, kind of. All right, that is headlights off, halo ring only. That way you can see it better. That's orange. That's just yellow. That's a darker orange, kind of like what they were before. Oh, that's an orange. But anyways, I'll probably run it right around there, kind of matching the dial dynamics color. But the cool thing is that I can put it in Christmas colors. So this is for Christmas parades here. This is obviously not something you do going on the road. I'm using a remote here. The CB is not liking the signal from this controller here though. There we go. So I can do that for the Christmas parades, which look pretty cool with all the Christmas lights on there. Otherwise, I'm never going to use that function driving down the road. I don't look good for car shows, though. All right, install the grill. You got to practice your chiropractor maneuver. There we go. Use your elbow, maybe. Put the clips in the top. If you have not seen my grill mod to make it easier to move and install with a winch, it's because I haven't released that video yet. But if you're watching this after I release this video, I don't know which one's going to come out first. They both. This already made. This one probably comes out first because it's Christmas related, but some point very close to this video coming out, I have a mod for your grill to make it easier to remove and install with a winch in there. Here we go. Good to go.